Before a club can begin to thrive, they have to first find a way to survive, and that is exactly what Leeds United did at the end of the last Premier League season. So today, we are going to be taking a look at just how they can avoid yet another relegation battle and begin to climb up the table this year. But before we do, please don't forget to press that lovely little subscribe button.
Do it.
Going into the final Premier League match day of last year, there was one last relegation spot left to be decided. And in fact, it was Burnley who had it in their hands to get the required points and secure their safety. Unfortunately for them though, they managed to lose their last game, while Leeds United got a 3-1 win over Brentford and leapfrogged them. That sent Burnley to the Championship and meant that Leeds did not have to go through another season of rebuilding to return to the Premier League. When you consider the position that Leeds United had found themselves in following the sacking of Marcelo Bielsa, it's an absolute wonder that the new manager Jesse Marsch, formerly of RB Leipzig, had been able to come in and convert the club's fortunes from a nailed-on relegatee to a club just about surviving in the Premier League. Then again, was it really a surprise, considering this is the same manager who unveiled the absolute powerhouse Christopher Nkunku back in his former job at Leipzig? The one thing that every club needs is money, and following on from last season, Rafinha and Calvin Phillips have been the two players at Leeds whose stock has gone up exponentially, not least for avoiding relegation. And now both of those have been sold, one to Barcelona, one to Manchester City, two big clubs who have been able to pay out extortionate sums. And you may ask yourself, what is the best thing that you can possibly do with your money? Let me tell you, it is to reinvest it into better players to rebuild your squad and survive in the Premier League. And guess what? Because that is exactly what Leeds United have gone and done. And in fact, Jesse Marsch seems to have a bit of a theme going on. He's managed in the Bundesliga, and it appears that that is what he's sticking to. He's choosing players who he knows how good they are, even knows where they've come from, particularly Mark Roca and Tyler Adams, the first of which coming from the serial Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich, who've even won the whole competition 10 times in a row. Along with that, Aronson seems to be a bit of a fan favourite. He's a wonderful defensively minded midfielder, and there's even room for more players coming in. That hence the question mark I've left there. They have way more time. They're being linked to everyone, including left backs, such as Rafael Guerreiro, another talent from Dortmund. When your manager has such a clear strategy for his transfers, that is to focus on big Bundesliga names, along with specifically players from the US men's national team, there's no wonder why many people are believing Leeds will clearly succeed in this coming season. Let me know how you think Leeds are going to fare in the coming season. Will they be sucked into a relegation battle, or am I correct in saying that they will avoid that and end up somewhere in the higher mid-table? Can they even do better and push for a European position? The thing is, there's no telling when your club is as inconsistent as Leeds in such a wonderful way. But with that being said, see you next time.